What's up? It's the Thrift Store Rundown, and we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Today is America's Test Kitchen. Let's get cooking for the Nintendo DS. Just when you thought America's Test Kitchen has done it all in media. We're talking about the books, the companion books for the TV shows, the TV show itself, its spin-off, and, you know, the DVDs. No, they actually released a video game for the DS. America's Test Kitchen, let's get cooking. See? And this is actually very authentic. Because it actually came from the Test Kitchen in Brookline, Massachusetts.
America's Test Kitchen. Let's get cooking. Good evening. Let's get cooking.
So there's your friend, the virtual self, as he'll be your guide towards creating a fabulous meal, as Christopher Kimball would say, from America's Test Kitchen. Of course, you've been living under a rock if you didn't know what America's Test Kitchen is. This is a video game spin-off of the popular brand from Cooks Illustrated. Anyway, you have your recipes from A to Z, as well as utensils, preparation, chopping and cutting, terminology, helpful tips, and important points. So this really is basically America's Test Kitchen for the Nintendo DS. It shows you the recipes, the ingredients, not just the ingredients, but helpful ways to prepare them, to prep, utensils, how to chop and cut correctly, cooking terminology, like shredding vegetables. See? And safety tips as well. This is your shopping list, where you put in the ingredients in the shopping list. You mark them with a check mark, so you can add them to your shopping list.
If you have a new party or event, save it to the group calendar.
This is the group calendar. Events. Alright, America's Test Kitchen's keeping up with the times. I might prepare something for Valentine's Day soon enough. My favorite part and aspect of this game, if you want to call it a game, it's not really a game, is you get actual videos filmed from the Test Kitchen that will explain the techniques used in this software. These are videos from the test cooks themselves. So select one, peeling ginger.
Using a peeler or paring knife to remove the thin skin from ginger is overkill. These tools just remove too much ginger along with the skin. The best tool for the job is the rounded edge of a small spoon. And all it takes is a scraping motion like the one I'm using here. Unlike the straight blades of a knife or peeler, the spoon is easy to maneuver around the ginger's bumps, leaving you with more usable portion of ginger.
That's one of the example videos filmed at the America's Test Kitchen headquarters. Now this features a lot of good information, and everyone in the family can get involved. Everyone in the cooking process can also rate their favorite recipes. Now this was released on March 28, 2010, and up to 6 players can do this quote-unquote game. I'm going to select another video here for Mince and Salads. This is my favorite aspect, the example videos filmed from their test kitchens outside of Boston.
A shallot can consist of 1, 2, 3, or even 4 irregularly shaped sections or cloves. In our recipes, when we call for a shallot, we're referring to the whole thing, not just one section.
Okay. Now, there are many, test cooks in these videos, but sadly, there's no Christopher Kimball. And there's no Bridget, no Julia, no Jack, and no Adam. So, Not
It's
impressive.
important to add food to a pan that's been properly heated.
Not impressive at all, but it's America's Test Kitchen. And yet I sound kind of bored because it's not really so much of an interactive game for me.
When it comes to using a chef's knife, not all knife work is the same. Different cuts make use of different...
America's Test Kitchen Let's Get Cooking houses over 300 recipes that have been tested and perfected by the 3 dozen test cooks at ATK outside of Boston. So, they really added their expertise into this video game for the Nintendo DS. Since it was America's Test Kitchen, I bought it on demand. Sadly, I paid over $30 for this. And basically got what amounts to a do-it-yourself cookbook for my DS. Still kind of cool, by the way. I may not be using it anytime soon, except if I want to do something leisurely for Valentine's Day. Then I may use it. Anyway, America's Test Kitchen, Let's Get Cooking. By the way, you don't hear the theme music from John Lawrence, which is another no-no for me. But you will hear it right now when I say thanks for watching. It's the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget.